Hi everyone, thank you for watching my video today on how to achieve a simple makeup look for dark skin during lockdown. If you'd like to see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching the video and thank you for watching. I start off by brushing my brows using a spoolie brush. So I'm using light motions just to brush up the hairs of my brows. Then I'm taking a brow pencil by Makeup Academy. I'm just lightly stroking my brows with that pencil just to fill them in. I'm going by the shape of my brows, my natural brow. I'm not sure what the shade of this pencil is, but I think it's either dark brown or black, I'm not sure. So I'm using the same pencil to draw above my brow line. And again, I'm just taking my time just to make sure that I get the shape I like. And as I'm doing it, I'm brushing up the hairs simultaneously as well. So I'm just doing the same thing on the other brow. Once I'm done that, I'm going to define my brows using a MAC concealer. The brush I'm using to do this is the MAC 266 brush. So I'm just taking my time to just carve out my brow. And you can do your brows how you like them. I prefer quite a bold brow, but you don't have to be as bold as I am. I'm just taking my time to blend that out. Checking as I go along that I like it. And I'm just going to speed this up a little bit because I was taking my time here. So I'm using the same concealer with the same brush above my brow just to really carve out the shape, and I'm trying as much as possible to blend with my fingers as I go along. You can see it might not be perfectly blended at this point, but as we go into our foundation and the rest of our makeup, we'll blend it all together, so it should look better than it's doing right now. Next, I'm taking a primer by Huda Beauty. I'm just placing that all over my face, rubbing it into my cheeks. I have oily skin, so I have to use a primer before I use my foundation. Foundation I'm using is by Too Faced, and I'm just going to take a beauty sponge from Primark and just blend that into my face. I'm using a dabbing motion, so just dabbing it along my cheeks, my chin, and my eyes, my nose, just all around my face, taking my time to blend that in a dabbing motion. It was actually my first time using this foundation, and I really think it blended well with my skin. You couldn't actually tell I was wearing foundation, to be honest. It was the perfect colour match for me. Next, I'm going to set that with the Charlotte Tilbury spray, setting spray, and just allow that to dry. Before moving on to concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm just placing that under my eyes, and because I'm not going anywhere because we're in lockdown, I'm not really going for a dramatic look today. It's a really simple look, so my eyes will not be that bright, but normally if I'm going out or doing something, then I'll definitely use a lighter concealer than this. So I'm just highlighting all the areas of my face that I'd like to be highlighted, and I'm trying to also carve out my nose to make it appear a bit smaller as well. So I'm just using a tiny blending sponge to blend that out, using the same dabbing motions that I used when I was applying my foundation. Just dab, 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 dab. As you can see, I was speeding it up. I moved on to using the bigger sponge just because I felt like my concealer was drying out and I wasn't as fast. So I just carried on with those dabbing motions. Dabbing, dabbing, dabbing. Okay, next I'm using LA Girl concealer just to brighten up a tad bit, not too much. Just to give it a bit more brightness. Guys, please, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. And please comment down below if you're enjoying, also any techniques that you use, because obviously different people use different techniques to apply foundation and concealer. I'm using Sacha Buttercup powder to set my concealer under my eyes. There's so many powders on the market. Again, comment down below what your preferred setting powder would be, because there's so many to choose from these days. So I'm being quite generous with this powder, but we shall blend it later on. Next, I'm using the Too Faced lip injection just to plump my lips, and this thing actually does work. Then priming my eyelids for eyeshadow using the P. Louise base in Rumor. That's just going to help my eyeshadows sit nicely on my eyes, brighten them up and just keep them in place. Blending, blending. I'm using this Huda Beauty palette. As you can see, I've literally almost finished it. It's really, really good. I really like Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I'm just going to take that light shade just to put under my brows to highlight my brows. Just a little bit, literally almost nothing. Just a little bit. It's almost like I'm imagining doing it, but I am actually doing it. I'm doing the same on the other eye as well. Taking that almost non-existent eyeshadow with a flat brush from Primark. Just going to dab that all over my eyes. Again, as I said, this is a really, really simple look, so I'm not even going to use more than one eyeshadow for this. It's literally just something that you can have at home if you just want to, you know, just be a little bit dolled up at home. Nothing too dramatic. Can you see that colour coming out? Yes. Huda Beauty. Doing the same on the other eye. Blending, blending, blending. And I'm going to use another brush just to blend that out further. Blending. I take my time. I literally blend. I can blend for hours. Don't know why I was doing there. Blending. Next, I'm going to use an eyeliner from Rimmel. I like to do a winged eyeliner because of the shape of my eyes. I feel like it's quite flattering. I'm just checking to make sure that I like that. And just kind of tidying up a bit. Right, I've put my lashes on, and I'm using a dark brown powder from Holly Bean Cosmetics just to set my face. Now I'm going into contour. My cheeks are very defined. I really don't need to contour. I have, like, as you can see, my face is quite, I don't want to say chiseled, but I've got very sharp features, so I can't go too much with my contour, otherwise it just looks really weird. So I'm only just lightly, barely putting any on my face, just to define my face really, but I'm not doing. Okay, so now I'm contouring my nose. Just doing that very gently. And highlighting a little bit with the Too Faced concealer. Just a little bit. Just gently blending that with my finger. And I'm just now brushing all the excess powder off my face. Just to make sure that it's blending well and seamless. Under my eyebrow, just to make sure that eyeshadow is all blended well. Just blending, 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 blending. I'm just highlighting a skin tag I have. I like to make it a beauty mark. Next, I'm doing my blush, just very lightly on my cheeks. That palette is from Revolution. And just really, really lightly on the apples of my cheeks. Just gently doing it. Tapping it and blending it in. Blending in with the powder once again, just making sure everything's blended together. Using literally a dot of highlighter, nothing too much. I still want to look, you know, glowy at home, even though I'm locked up. Why not? Blending, blending, blending. Before I move on to my lips, I'm using lip liner from Revolution in the shade Glory, just to line my lips. Next I'm using a YSL lipstick. I don't actually know the name of the shade because it's rubbed off, it's almost finished. I think I actually mixed lipsticks here. I used another lipstick, I think from Wet n Wild. Once I'm happy with my lips, once again I blend my face. Blend, blend, blend. I'm pretty much done. Lastly, I do mascara. I'm using a Max Factor mascara. And then making sure my lashes are stuck on in place. And I'm just highlighting my tear duct with a gold eyeshadow. You can't really see in the video because of the lighting, but it actually, in natural light, when you look at me outside, it does look very nice. Setting it with Charlotte Tilbury and I'm done. Guys, what do you think about this look? Do you like how it came out? I think it looks really good. I mean, it's, you know, just at home, if you want to just look good at home, catching that golden hour and the sun hitting my face. If you like this video, please keep watching. Stay tuned to my channel. Please subscribe and let me know what you think. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see from me. And please do come back to my channel for more videos. Thank you.